You bought the courses, hired the coaches, downloaded the apps, and you still feel stuck. And I'm not gonna say that the coaches were bad or the program were a scam. They're probably very good. And that is the problem. Because every time you have access to good advice that you don't execute on, you don't stay the same. You get worse because your brain registers that as another broken promise. It widens the gap between who you could be and who you end up being. And that compounds against you every single time. And think about it. How many of the elite founders you admire have ever mentioned business coaching or buying a program as key to their success? The real ones, the truly elite, they always talk about something completely different. Something that flies under the radar of everybody in the self-development industry, but also in the business coaching industry. Something that I call capacity. The capacity to execute on what you know. That is the thing that nobody wants to talk about because everybody makes money off you by selling you information. But that's never the problem because in the age of AI, information is pretty much free. You can literally type in ChatGPT or Claude, what is the best strategy for me right now to make $1 million in the next 12 months? And he's going to spit out a fairly good plan. So information right now is free. What is more expensive than ever is having the capacity to execute on what you know, even when you are under extreme stress, without getting distracted, doubtful, or burning out. Now ask yourself, how long does it take you to start your day when you sit on your desk? If it's more than 10 minutes, that's a signal. How many deep work sessions uninterrupted for more than 2 hours at a time do you get every single day? If you get less than one, that's also a signal. And how many times do you context switch every time you are in a work session? If you do it more than 5 times per half an hour, that's also a signal. A signal that you don't have a strategy problem, you have a capacity problem. And your brain is not yet trained to do what you're asking it to do. I remember a client who joined us in my program 6 months ago. And when he joined, he wanted obviously to grow his revenue. But once we run all the analysis, one of the key things we noticed is that it would take him more than 1 hour to start working in the morning. And a couple of weeks ago, he told me that now it takes him less than 3 minutes every single time. With that signals, not only is that he has gained 1 hour every single day that he can work on, he's gained way more than that, but that his brain has rewired so that seeking to do the hard, high leverage thing that needs to happen for him to scale the business has become natural to him. And that is the reason why within the past 6 months, he's tripled his revenue from like 12K a month to 36K a month. And it's the same guy, same talent, same IQ, same work ethic, although he's working less than ever, but a radically different brain. What changed was his execution capacity, his ability to consistently get the right things done, even when he didn't feel like it. And that is the supreme competitive advantage, especially now in the age of AI, because everybody is running around trying to find a perfect business model, trying to get the perfect information, the alpha, the secret edge nobody else has. But let me tell you, my friend, the edge nobody else has is a brain that is able to stay focused, consistent, and clear for as long as you need until you succeed. And I even say more. Not only you stay consistent, but you end up loving what you do. And that's the key mechanism that elite founders have that average founders don't, is that they have conditioned their brain to fall in love with whatever they need to do, no matter how hard that is, until they succeed. That's the edge, that's the alpha. So if you feel stuck right now, realize the solution is not a better business course. It's not learning a new marketing strategy. It's literally wiring your brain to execute until you're successful, without relying on discipline, without trying to become more productive. Those are outputs. The real input is expanding your brain capacity to execute. And that can take you a decade or more, or it can take you a few weeks if you work with us. Your choice. But if you truly want an edge, book your call below. We'll tell you exactly how our new execution protocol works and how you can expect to triple, if not more, your high leverage work within a few short weeks. See you in the call.